What's going on, everybody? It's been a little bit, but I'm Mo. He's Germ. This
Yo,
i- this is and will always be Respawn of the Nerds. Sorry, we've been away for the hiatus again. We have to apologize, like always. Work, 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 and kids and family. The whole nine always gets to you. But since we're here talking, definitely a lot of different things to come. But we'll get to that in a different thing. For right now, we're going to talk about this episode is one thing and one thing only: Resident Evil Requiem. So, Germ, your thoughts? Take it away.
first, I was gonna buy the game regardless because all the Resident Evil games from the get go just for collection purposes.
Mm-hmm.
However, Resident Evil 9 was a pleasant surprise.
Yes, it was.
It was better than what I thought it was gonna be, to be honest. It was a little sketchy at first having to play with whatever her name is again. I forget at the moment.
Oh, Grace.
Yeah, it was like the first 2 hours playing with her was hectic as hell. But
Yes.
once you switch back and forth to Leon, well, once you switch to Leon, you get significantly easier as far as like your movements and weapons and the shit that you can use. You get rid of them instead of running and hiding all the time.
Yes. I think it was the perfect balance of addictive fear. Whereas where you felt, as soon as you felt safe as Grace, it switches to the action. Then as soon as you felt you were a badass, you went right back to the fear.
Mm.
So that's kind of a good way to put it.
Yeah, I could see that. I can understand that. 'Cause it was like with Grace, it was like, all right, you can't run through everything or just mow everything down due to the fact that it's like either like ammo issue or just a logistics thing. But it was like, all right, how can I run and hide, or how can I get out of this alive without alerting anything? So
Right.
it's like the edge of your seat adrenaline on that aspect.
I find that it was the mistake I made was as Grace, my scary ass, tried to kill everything. So with me trying to kill everything made everything worse for me. Because when the
Yeah,
blister,
especially during the beginning when you didn't
yes,
have that much ammo and that many weapons to begin with.
right. Oh, listen, people. Also, there might be some spoilers, so we apologize in advance. But I messed up by trying to kill everything, and of course, I got Crimson Heads popping up on me, which they
That
are a new
happened a lot.
yes, they are a new type of enemy that is horrifying.
Or the what do they call it? The blister heads.
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't really like them too much when I was playing as Grease.
No, they definitely can throw a wrench in any plan you have.
Yeah, they're definitely a nuisance.
Yes.
Very much so. Especially like I said, when you don't have that much ammo and a limited amount of weapons to use, or killing them things again is a headache. Oh, it's such a headache.
Yes, and they will definitely throw a wrench in your game plan.
Hmm.
And if you're not ready for,
Especially
go
like
ahead. I'm sorry.
especially like if you don't have or don't have any ammunition for like that, not the 50 cal, that like Magnum rifle.
Oh yeah,
What's up?
the Requiem.
Yeah, it is over if you don't have any ammo in that gun and them blister heads pop up, or I forbid more than one of them. Oh, it's over.
Oh, it's game over for you.
Especially if you try to, you can always run away from them. But if you try to kill them and it's like at least three of them and one of you, is bad.
Right, you're done.
Hmm.
So let's talk what you liked about it the most. What was some of your favorite parts of the game?
First and foremost, the graphics.
Okay.
I haven't seen a Resident Evil game look that good in a long time.
Okay.
I mean, it added on to how good it looked from like Resident Evil 7 and 8.
Right.
It's definitely an improvement. I mean, not to say 7 and 8 were bad. I'm not saying that at all because those graphics on there were good, but it
Mm-hmm.
added on to what was already working.
Okay.
As far as like the ray tracing and shit and like the shadows and lighting, oh my goodness,
Loved it.
top tier.
Did you like how the music would kind of build up with like the zombies and whatnot? Like if you felt like you would slowly feel that music building up to something, a new different threat around the corner.
It honestly added to the suspense of the game, especially playing as Grace.
It did. I f-
'Cause it was
I
like
f-
the music would be playing, and then you'll get around like a certain area, and then you can physically hear like the music switch and like something way more suspenseful, like something's about to go down.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I hated the. I mean, I streamed it a little earlier, but I hated the part playing where you remember the girls chasing me through the hallway.
Hmm.
That was straight terrifying, and if because I didn't know what to do, I didn't know how to find anything. Horror, loved every minute of it,
Yeah.
and then I also love the addiction for the fear. I love that it's her first time experiencing it. But the one mechanic I did love was how you are as you're playing as Grace. If you play in first person, you can kind of maneuver the system. But if you
Hmm.
play in third person, it doesn't tell you the zombies become more aggressive. Did you
Yeah, I
bump into?
remember you saying something about that, but I didn't. I can't say that was really my experience because me personally, I took it out of first person the second I could.
Yeah.
Like especially playing with Grace, that was too much. I
Oh
was
yeah.
like,
That's just
you expect me to run and hide and this fucking pitch black damn near everywhere? Nah, it's too hectic. I need to see at least see what's going on in my immediate vicinity,
right. Were you
especially
able
with
to?
all the jump scares and shit.
Were you able to take out Chunk at all or no?
Oh yeah, I took him out
I
with
tried to come
the three with the three
injectors.
injectors.
I tried to come back as Leon and get him, and he was not there.
Really?
Yeah. Once you come back as Leon, Chunk despawns. If you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, I
Because like
found
I
that out.
said, before I even got out of the house with Grace, I had already took Chunk out.
Okay. How'd you feel about the chef?
He was a little annoying because
Yeah.
after like watching some gameplay videos, as soon as I like got the Requiem without realizing that they had to be upgraded, I went and shot this dude in the side of his head, damn near point blank range, and he didn't die. I'm just like, oh yeah, this is fucked.
So I
This is
seen
fucked.
I've seen videos where he has a hitbox that if you hit it right at the certain point, uh, easy kill.
But the Requiem,
Yes. And when he goes back to the second thing where you push the cart, you have to aim past his eyes, and that's his kill box. Instant headshot, one shot requiem.
the hell are you supposed to aim past his eye?
I don't know. I watched a lot of guys do it, and they had one shot, one kills on him.
It had to be a little bit further in the game, like once she was able to upgrade the
Nah, this was
Requiem.
the videos I seen were right off the rip of the game.
Yeah, that was. Mhm. I
Yeah.
mean, I ended up did killing them, but it was after I got to that point where I could upgrade that gun. Because once I did that, and I still had that Requiem, because the shop was still alive. Once I
Mm-hmm.
figured that out and did that upgrade, eventually I had to make it back down in that hallway area part of the house in order to open those things for the other upgrades. So once I got to that point and he walked past me, I irked his ass.
I
One
did it
shot.
with, I did it with the. I just got him with the injector. I let him walk by me and hit him with the injector, and that was
Fair
all I
enough.
needed.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Can't complain with that.
How did you feel as playing as Leon in the Rose Hill Care Center?
I like that way better than playing as fucking Grace.
How about this? How did you feel? How let's. This is where it gets cool. I like the beginning where you're playing as Grace and you're seeing a normal city, and then you go to Leon and you see the city go to shit within a matter of minutes. And then you have to fight your way through Raccoon City and through Renwood and try to save people. How was that one for you?
Honestly, being back at the Raccoon City Police Department was very nostalgic.
Yes.
I was like, I was not expecting to be back here after all this time. And then for the shit to sit still be standing how it is,
Yes.
even though it went through everything that happened, I'm just like, this is crazy.
I definitely enjoyed Raccoon City. I enjoyed walking through it. I Some of the stuff kind of got annoying. Like
Such as,
I thought they could have did better with the BSA zombies. It was more so that mortar guy that kept upsetting me. But once I figured out how to maneuver through the mortars, I was good.
yeah, I do remember that. That was a bitch.
Yes, the mortars were terrible.
Yeah, they might have. I think they killed me maybe once or so, but that was horrible. I'm just like, who the hell is firing mortars at me? I'm like, how is
Yeah,
this happening?
and then you find out it's the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely different.
But this is another thing that confused the hell out of me. There's zombies that can shoot weapons.
Yes, that was different to see.
Granted, it wasn't like an intelligent and like shoot a weapon, but the zombie with a goddamn what is it, an MP5 just holding the trigger, just arm flailing everywhere. I'm just like, what the hell?
So let's talk zombies. How did you feel dealing with zombies that are freshly turned that still have their personalities?
That was I almost want to say that was a little, I'm not gonna say too realistic, but I could honestly see that happening. It's like them trying to like hold on to whatever last shred of humanity that they have or can
Right.
remember and kind of like perpetually being stuck in that memory.
Well, if you
It's
kill
like the
the
one zombie. It's like the one zombie in that house that was like complaining about the lights.
yes, light switch
Like
zombie.
turn the light off. And there was a couple other ones that was saying different stuff too.
Well, the one zombie when you kill the one lady, um, that's upstairs where the singer is, the one that comes around the corner of the West Wing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah.
pay attention to her, when you kill her, she says sorry to you. So she knows what she's doing, but she can't control herself.
Or the maid zombie.
Yes, that oh my, she was okay,
He
but my
talks too.
yeah, they all talk. My guy was the blind zombie that killed a lot of zombies for me. That's what I was using him for.
Yeah, we had to learn how to use him
Yeah.
exactly because he started swinging that big ass pole and shit. Oh, he was murking everything around him.
I watched guys use him to kill Chunk.
I did see that. I definitely did see that, but I'm just like, it took not a long time to kill Chunk, but with the three injectors, you could have did that way, way faster.
Uh, yes, yes. Or you could just take a empty bottle and throw it in a corner. I don't know if that's been patched or not yet, but that was definitely an easier way to kill Chunk. So let's talk weapons. How fast did you sell Leon's alligator snapper, or did you keep it?
The alligator snapper.
His Leon's starting pistol, besides the Requiem. How fast did you take you to sell that?
I don't think I sold it.
I sold it right off the rip and got the Silencer 9.
I don't believe I sold it. I think I kept all the guns.
I sold it off the rip and got the Silencer 9. And I loved every minute of it.
I just ended up buying like everything. And I don't think I got rid of anything.
Okay. What else was there to happen? How'd you feel about some of the boss fights, like the giant spider?
That wasn't too bad, honestly. The one boss that gave me a little bit of a headache was the new and improved Nemesis.
Yes. The top. Yes.
Yeah, that was a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit crazy.
Okay.
Another boss. The girl when you had to like fight her to kill her the second time,
Yes.
wasn't too bad. Um, Gideon at the end was a little
Yes.
crazy.
Yes. Which ending did you make the mistake and get the bad ending first?
No, I got the good ending the first time.
So did I. Yeah, I'll tell you what was fun to see was the liquors.
Yes.
That was definitely
Yeah,
a
that
good.
was refreshing to see.
Yes, it was. So let's address the elephant in the room. Do we think that was Hunk? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say yeah.
I think it was too.
Definitely think it was.
I definitely think it was. Were you able to one spam him in the boss fight or no?
I was not. I tried it. It was not working for me, so I ended up killing him by mistake. I still
Okay.
don't know how the hell I got past him. As I was fighting that dude, and he killed me like 5 times. And then that last time, I was just like in my head, I was like, "Yep, he's about to kick my ass again." And I ended up killing him before he got me, so I got lucky on that aspect.
How was your insanity run?
And to be honest, I have not started my insanity run yet.
I have not either. I want to make sure I have unlimited
I
ammo before I
remember
even attempt it.
exactly. That's exactly why I didn't start my insanity run. It was like I at least want to get my infinite ammo, or the infinite ammo, or the infinite rocket launcher,
Right, to make it
which
even
means I'm gonna
playing
have
ground.
to. Yes, that means I'm gonna have to either, well, not either. I'm gonna have to go through it again, maybe a second or third time, just that way I can make sure I collect everything.
Right.
That way, when it's time to go on the insanity run, I got everything that I need.
I didn't get all the Mr. Raccoons. That's what I didn't get.
I didn't do that. I didn't get all the Mr. Raccoons. I got over half of them. I'm not sure exactly which ones I don't have,
Okay.
but I definitely didn't get all of them. And there's like some paperwork floating around that I still have to get too.
I found it that it was easy to get turned around the Rose Hill Center, but that was just me. I felt like after I kind of learned the layout, I felt better. But even just sometimes it was just like, where's this room? Where's this? Where's this?
Yeah, I did get that feeling a few times.
So
Like not getting kind of lost.
yeah, the only issue I had, I told you about this on the phone call, but so guys, the only issue I had was in the Rose Hill Center. There's that zombie that comes around the corner when you're exiting the West Wing. So me being out of ammo and only having the Requiem, I shoot her in the face with the Requiem. Well, I save the game, get off, I get back on, and guess who's back up walking around again? So I shoot her in the face again a bunch. And guess what happens? She comes back again a third time somehow. So I don't know if my game was just glitching or what, but she got up 3 times on me.
And I'm thinking about it. Those singing zombies were a little bit of a nuisance too.
Yes. Um, you know what happened to me too? You know that one zombie that's outside the place you have to use the wheel on to get through the door, the turn wheel?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
I seen he was down, so I used a med injector. I mean, a hemolytic injector on him. He blew up. There was no zombies there. When I came back through the room, guess who was there? Another body. Like, where'd this body come from? And sure enough, he became a blisterhead.
The one thing I didn't like, I'm not gonna lie, now I'm thinking about it, is like this is another one of those playing as Grace situations where you actually get put in the position to where you have to kill something,
Mm-hmm.
and then you spend 5, 10 minutes and wasted God knows how much ammo and resources killing this zombie
Right.
just to leave the area and come back and it's a blister head. It was
Right.
like, what the hell? Like, I barely got past this fucking shit the first time. Now you mean to tell me it's gonna come back again, even worse?
You know what happened to me? So when I was carrying Emily over to go do the puzzle,
Mm,
I literally get in the hallway, and on my left is Chunk, and on the right is a blister head.
that sounds fun.
I just pause the game and just say, you know what, I'm gonna reload my save again and hope for the best.
Mm. Uh,
That
mm.
was a that was a bad day, very bad day.
Another thing I didn't really care for or like was the machine guns in that game.
Right.
I ain't really. I
You
used
know,
it because it was a gun and I had to use it in order to get rid of stuff. But if
it
I
was
had to like prefer a weapon to use, it
shotgun.
wouldn't have been those machine guns.
The machine
Absolutely not.
the machine gun was okay for crowd control, but I use the police. I used Kendo shotgun when I was on that little elevator lift. The partner game I didn't like was when you're playing as that little girl Chloe. That was a useless part in my opinion. I get the build up, but you could have made that the intro mission or something. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, that little part of the mission kind of added on to the suspense and fear
Very
that was
true.
going on in the game too.
I like how
So
they made.
playing as her just for that little bit
Was that
and to
enough for
put
you?
perspective on what was going on.
I liked how playing as how they brought Zeno in, and they kind of made him like a worthless Wesker, like a useless villain, like just to show
I
how
wouldn't
irrelevant
say
he
he
was.
was I wouldn't say he was useless.
More like they made him seem irrelevant. You know what I mean? Like you're just a cheap, like you said, you're a cheap imitation.
Mm.
My question is, do we think Spencer really redeemed himself by adopting Grace, or was she another fallback plan?
I honestly do believe that he felt bad for creating the stuff that he did and everything that came from it. So I can honestly say that I feel as if him doing what he did was an atonement.
Right?
I honestly feel like it was an atonement because why would he go through all that just to make Zeno believe that it was a weapon when it wasn't?
Very true.
I mean, yeah, granted, it was a weapon, but it wasn't a weapon in the sense that he was thinking of. He was thinking of it as it's a weapon that I could use in order to push
Control.
forth whatever my agenda is. When the reality of it is like, yeah, it's a weapon, but it's a weapon to destroy shit like you and everything like you.
Right. Very true.
So, like I said, on that aspect, I really do feel like he did what he did as an atonement for him creating that virus and everything that came from it
Do you know
as a
what
consequence.
my only regret of the game that I have, honestly, is that I didn't stream it with my microphone on when I first played it. When I muted my mic, and I wish I would have unmuted it so everybody could have heard me scream like a little bitch half the time.
I did make the mistake of playing it at night a few times.
How'd that make you feel?
I'm pretty sure the family was not too happy with me when they were trying to sleep. I will say that. I mean, if that was me trying to sleep and somebody else is playing this game at nighttime, and I just hear, oh shit, or just like random screaming and shit, yeah, I'd be a little annoyed.
Fucking terrifying game. But the real question we have is, do we both think it's game of the year? It's top. It's running. It's running for it.
Mm, it's too early in the year to say.
Think.
It's way too early in the year to say. Well, I say, is it one of those games that's on the list for 2026 as game of the year contention? As of now, yeah. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, whether I can solely justify that being the case as a game of the year candidate, and it's just being April, it's too early to say.
I think with First Light getting pushed back and Crimson Desert not getting that. I mean, Crimson Desert's fun. That's another episode for another time. But not getting that big, what I thought it was going to be. Unless Grand Theft Auto comes out or Modern Warfare 4 hits the ground running, or that other game you were telling me about, that Saren something,
Oh, Sorrows.
Sorrows hits the ground running. I think Resident Evil might be it, man.
Like I said, I'm not sold on that theory just yet. I'm not because there's this game that came out, I want to say a couple days ago called Pragmata.
Mm-hmm.
That dope is a dope ass looking game. Not gonna lie to you, that's on my list. There's that. And what else? Wolverine drops this year.
Yes. Is there a tentative date on that yet?
Let me think. I want to say September
Listen,
because all like all the major games that are coming out. See, here's the thing that I've researched and I've found out up until this point. Until fucking GTA 6 comes out, everything that has any sort of significance or relevance needs
right.
to drop before GTA 6 comes out because once GTA 6 comes out,
It's game over.
everything is gonna revolve around GTA 6.
Very true.
So if GTA 6 drops in November, I
If
want to say if I really want to say Wolverine should drop between September and October.
so, it's going to come down. So let's predict this now that if it happens, it's going to come down to GTA 6, Wolverine, and Resident Evil. I can see those three.
There's another one. I'm trying. There's another one. What is it called? Undefeated Genesis
Okay.
Fire.
Mm,
Like
I mean,
Undefeated Genesis. I was telling you about this game before. This is the closest thing we've had to an actual Superman game ever
right.
since the last Superman game on like PlayStation 2 or some shit.
Well, like we said, this is definitely a great year for gaming. If you're into gaming, this is the year for you.
Yeah.
This is definitely the year for gaming. I think it's definitely going to make a comeback because Resident Evil gave me faith again. Crimson
Yeah.
Desert, for me, that still remains to be seen, but there's more on that one to come.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Ever since you told me about it and you bought it and been playing it, I've watched gameplay on it for a good 2.5, 3 weeks. I'm just like, I'm still not sold on it.
It
I don't
made
know
me
what it
want.
is about it. It's just, I'm not sold on it just yet. I'm not sold on it to the point that I'm gonna pay full price or possibly get the deluxe version for it.
It's not a bad game, but the only thing I was still trying playing The Witcher 3 at the time when it came out. So
Mm.
it made me just want to go, you know what? I'm going to go finish The Witcher 3. And being honest, it's my first time ever playing The Witcher 3. I'm having more fun with The Witcher 3. Will I get back to it? Yeah, because it was getting fun. But by the time I'm done with The Witcher 3, I'm more excited for 007, and that's right around the corner for me.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
As far as the games that are coming out for the rest of this year, like I said, we got Sorrows,
Resident Evil 9 DLC,
we got Lego Batman.
Lego Batman, a Lord of the Rings games on the way. That I cannot wait for.
I'm not, I don't really care for that much. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, to be honest. Invincible Versus, that looks good.
Listen, this definitely a great year, but not Lord of the. Just go try and watch Lord of the Rings once or twice or 6 times or 100 like I did.
There's this game trailer I saw the other day. It's called Cthulhu or something like that.
The Thulu, yeah.
Yeah, that looks decent.
I wonder if that game Ill's ever going to make a comeback. Remember that one where that horror game Ill? I've
Mm.
yet to hear anything else about that one yet.
Well, I'm on the whatchamacallit app now trying to figure out when exactly Wolverine is dropping. I'm pretty sure there's a release date for
I thought I saw it too. Oh,
it.
Dawn of the Bloodwalker. That's what I can't wait for.
Yeah, I do. That sounds familiar. You were telling me about that.
Wolverine is tentatively supposed to be released September 15th. So yep, everything before Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yep. Everything before Grand Theft Auto 6,
And
so September.
with all these big titles coming, that's what makes me think we're getting Grand Theft Auto this year. So is Rockstar going, y'all might want to get y'all shit off before Daddy comes back? You know what I mean? Like one of those type things.
Yeah, for sure. Because, like I said, once GTA 6 drops, everything is going to be surrounded around that game.
Yeah, that I agree 100%. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this one up and get back with the people next week?
No, just stay safe. I
Definitely.
know world's a little crazy right now. Speaking of which, that reminds me, this is a bigger elephant in the room that I wanted to touch on this episode. The simple fact that there's a significant price increase
On
for
PlayStation
PlayStation
5s.
products 6 years after the release.
It's insane.
Six
Insane.
years. At first,
Remember?
it was like it really pissed me off. I'm just like, first of all, y'all going up $100 on the console and $50 on the portal. It's like this is outrageous. You would
Yeah.
think 6 years later it would get cheaper. It being out 6 years, not a whole $100 more expensive.
There's no way you can justify that. The only reason why I could think they're doing something like that is if they plan on having it around longer because the PS6 got pushed back.
No, no. I went and did my research. That had nothing to do with that. I mean, it could possibly in the long run, but as of this moment, that's not what that is at all.
No.
2 words: Trump inflation. This tariff shit and all this shit that's going on with the price of everything going up has hit the gaming market.
That
Like
is
as far
true.
as like the chips and like the cost of making and producing these chips is insane. So it's like the price of everything has gone up. That's gone up too. That I can understand. But $100 though, like what 100? I could see maybe 25, $30.
Yeah. But
Hell, maybe
100.
even on the I and maybe 40, $50. A whole 100 though?
Yeah.
And it was like there was nothing significant that was added to this goddamn console where we can honestly sit here and justify $100 price increase.
Do you think they jacked it up because the console wars are ending and they're trying to get their money back somewhere else? I know you said tariffs, but
No,
I'm thinking the
tariff.
other way. I know I get that, but I'm thinking another way because remember, officially the console wars are over. So maybe they're looking to get their money the other way because the only exclusives they're keeping are what Spider-Man and Wolverine.
But here's my thing though. If this so-called console war is over, I don't understand what's the justification for raising the price of it a whole $100 more when there's virtually damn near no more competition for PlayStation to begin with.
I wouldn't be so sure. I've been looking. My wife has
I mean,
one of
as
those.
far as what a Steam, the Steam decks.
Yes, my wife has a Legion, and
What's
that
that?
thing, it's a version of a Steam Deck almost. And that thing is actually like I'm ready to say goodbye to my Switch 2 and get one. Every
Really?
hand, every game I want is on there. Damn near,
Wow.
yeah.
Interesting.
And the screen is not that bad at all.
Now, Now I'm thinking about it. Honestly, the only thing that I could really say that the price adjustment increase was justified
Right.
that's, would be for the PlayStation Portal.
Right.
Like that's the only price increase that I can honestly justify for it. 'Cause it was like there was like so much and so many like software improvements
Mm-hmm.
for the PlayStation Portal. It was like, all right, y'all go up $50 on that. Okay, y'all, there's been, like I said, a significant improvement on that aspect. So that
Right.
okay, cool. $100, double the price for shit on the console is crazy.
Right. I agree.
Crazy. Not like I mean, yeah, there were some like software updates and whatnot, but nothing to the point where it's like, yeah, we're gonna make it $100 cheap, $100 more expensive. It was like, what the fuck did y'all do to it?
Right. Just jack it up.
Y'all just jacking shit up just to jack it up. So it's like the prices of games are jacked up. Them bitches
Uh huh.
been jacked up. Fucking, I just had the fucking drop damn near $160 on the fucking my PlayStation fucking network renewal. I'm just like, and mind you, that was $160 for the same subscription that was $100 2 years ago.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
I agree.
And then on
The-
top of that, like I said, what the hell did y'all add to it that was worth $100? What did y'all do to it?
That you can justify.
Nothing.
That you can justify the prices like that. Nothing. You're right.
Nothing. So it was like damn near. It was like it was damn near hard enough trying to get your hands on the PS5 from the previous price when they first dropped. Now y'all just pricing people out just for greed. I can't figure anything else that could justify other than fucking greed.
Right.
It's like I know y'all people have made hands over fists amount of freaking money from this console and the games and the shit that y'all was able to do with it. For it to be damn near 2027, it's like we're expecting the PS fucking 6 within a year or two. For it to be this late in the game and y'all up it $100 is wicked work.
Very true. But that's how the rich stay rich.
It's wicked work.
Very wicked.
It's like the people that felt as if like the price before was like out of their price range. It's really out of fucking range now.
Right.
It's like take for instance, that yeah, I did get my PS5 Pro when it was 750. Okay, cool. Not cool, but okay, whatever. 750 to 900 is like what?
Right.
Just for a console, $1,000 in this economy. And not for any upgrades, not for any visual or hardware upgrades, just from the door. 1,000. For all that, you might as well just if you got 1,000 to drop on the fucking shit right there for a console, you might as well just at least to me in my head, you might as well just put another couple dollars or just build a goddamn computer.
PC. Exactly.
It's like at that point, you already in that price range, in that numerical price range. So it's like you might as well just you already crossed that threshold, go hard.
You ain't wrong. But this has been another lovely episode of Respond to the Nerds. We are glad to be back. We will be back more frequently with schedules worked out. Anything else you want to let them know?
Stay safe. Try not to let this craziness envelop you.
Right. We also, real quick before we go, up and coming, Blair County's Comic Con convention is about a month and a half away. And then myself and then one of our other guys is going to be coming on here. JB will be on here soon. And even Jeremy, if he can come up. We're going to be doing a retro store run, probably around Central Eastern Pennsylvania. Probably our first live show, so we're going to figure out the details and let you guys know more about that. But other than that, see you guys on the next one.
Peace.
All right, let's see how